Kaleidoscope clan, how's everyone doing? It's Mariposa Maát, and can you feel the change in the air? Today is the new moon in Aquarius. Yes, change, rapid change, unexpected change. And then to aggravate the issue even more, tomorrow Uranus is going direct. Yes, Uranus is actually governed by Aquarius. So they have the same energy. So it's going to be like double potency of the Uranus Aquarius energy. So yeah, you should be feeling some very serious changes in the air, and it can express itself, in very many different ways. When we deal with astrology, the location, exactly like what house it's in, will give you more meaning as far as the areas of your life where you'll see these changes. But yeah, definitely seeing changes here in the park. Zeffirino, I come here all of the time, and they're making huge changes because they're about to have the festival for Candelaria, which I did another video on. I did one video on the new moon in Aquarius. I did another video on the day of Candelaria and Yemaya Imaja, which is February 2nd. So there's going to be a festival here for Candelaria, and I'm very excited. And there are a lot of changes. I see that they've cut a lot of the trees. That kind of like makes me feel a little anxious when I see them cutting a lot of trees. And it's something that I've felt a number of times in Mexico. And actually, I remember in Africa, when I lived in Africa, there were times when gardeners came and felt like their job was like cut down a tree, and I would be so heartbroken around, losing the shade and just the beauty of the tree, and it being like that. You see that? That used to be a tree like these. So I have to admit, I don't understand that, because this park actually needs more shade, but they took away some shade. I guess, maybe the trees grow really fast, and their idea is cleaning things up somehow. I remember when I cried in Africa when they cut the tree, they explained it to me as far as like, on some level, at least in Africa, they associated like being rich with having less nature, because like it's more primitive to live in the village where there's lots of nature and things like that. So like for people that are foreigners in other places, they tend to want less trees, is the way they see it. But I'm not of that mind. So that very much goes in line with what I'm talking about. I come here, they've cut trees, it's a big change, I'll survive it, I'll adjust. But there are actually a lot of trees that they've cut here, and it's disturbing. But also they have a whole tented area over there where I guess they're going to be selling plants, and that's all new. Never seen that before. Today's the first day. And from what I remember in the festival of Candelaria, when I was in the Yucatan, that was a time when people would buy plants. So I guess that's what they're going to be doing here. Of course, it's very different in Brazil, where people do buy flowers for Yemaya, the great mother, and they go to the ocean and they do rituals, and like they go out on the water and they put things out in the water. So that's more the focus there. So there's a very big difference in how people celebrate. And I don't know, there might be some more intricate rituals that I'm not familiar with. So let me just say that I don't know everything that's going on for Candelaria, but I will report it, because I will definitely be here for the Candelaria Festival to do my part in celebration. So yeah, this is a very key time, very, very Aquarian, because it's also, you know, the time of year that is the Aquarian time of year, the new moon of Aquarius, because, you know, the moon changes signs like every 3 days or so. So it could have been in another sign, but no, it's also the new moon in Aquarius, and tomorrow going direct in Uranus. So big changes. Can you note any changes, some really big things that are going on in your life? You know, the great thing about astrology is that regardless of whether you believe in it, it is functioning in the energies around us. It's kind of like gravity. Regardless of whether you believe in gravity or not, you're going to see the effects of gravity. So I'm just bringing it to you so you can think, have there been any unexpected sweeping changes in my life? You know, it's good to note. So just wanted to bring that to your attention. That this should be a very memorable time of change, good and bad. So take note of it and let me know in the comments below if you have seen any big changes during this time. It's always great to hear other people's experiences as well. Okay, so I'm going to remind you to continue to embody your sacred transformation. This is Mariposa Maát. Until next time, peace. Big changes. What's going on? Oh my goodness. Look at that. Look at those trees. Why? Why, God, why? I don't know. My mind just doesn't... It can't wrap itself around the logic of that. Like, to completely make it looking like a stump. They're still alive. I'm confused. But anyway. Hello, Aquarius. Hello, Uranus. Let me just accept the major changes and move on with my life. But this is what I'm talking about. This is the kind of stuff you'd be prepared for. Big changes.